Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Happy Thursday. What an interesting breakfast show for you this morning. Going to visit again with Pastor Mike Garner about the gospel show that's taking place this weekend in Callaway. And also we have a special guest we're going to be calling on the phone early in the 8 o'clock hour. Tom Oldham with KCNI Technology, and that's going to be interesting. That's about some new farming equipment available out there, so we're going to be doing that. Plus, we'll be visiting, or actually hearing a report here in this half hour from Farmers National Dave Davis. So that's some of the things we know is going to happen. What else will happen? Well, we just don't know. We just don't know. I do know we need to celebrate a birthday or two. Let's start with that.
Okay. I have a birthday.
You do?
To celebrate. Happy birthday to Colton Jensen. He's the big one today.
Oh, what fun.
Happy birthday, grandson. Pappy and Grandma say happy birthday to you.
All right. And just a few years back, Sally Atkinson Bell was born.
Really?
On this day. I'm thinking, never mind. It's Sally's birthday today.
Uh-huh.
And we always celebrate Sally's birthday with a very special, I'll get it pulled up there. I need to make this so it doesn't want to go by itself. There we go. Now, happy birthday, Sally. Sally, Mustang Sally. Mustang. very good. We've been using it to celebrate Sally Atkinson Bell's birthday for many, many years. Mustang Sally, right here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and Brent and Shelley's young grandson, 1 year old today.
Yep, Colton, 1 year old. Remember driving to Kearney a year ago today in the afternoon to welcome him to the world.
Yep, and 1 year later, going to have a birthday party, I bet.
Yeah, I think he'll have a pretty big party coming up this weekend, so it'll be fun.
Russell Dickerson is celebrating a birthday today, 39 years old, country singer. Number one song, Yours, was voted the Not.com Best Wedding Songs of 2016. That's his claim to fame. And also, Bill Kreutzmann, 80 years young today, drummer with the Grateful Dead for the band's entire 30-year career. And I don't know this gentleman. I don't watch soaps anymore, but gentleman who's celebrating a birthday today, Michael E. Knight, actor for 3 decades, played the popular Tad Martin on the daytime soap All My Children. Then he played Dr. Simon Neville on The Young and the Restless before taking on his current role as General Hospital's Martin Gray.
Oh, all right. Well,
so he's in the medical field, kind of.
yes.
I'm sure there's a lot of comas he's brought people out of.
Probably, yeah. You're probably right.
School lunch menus today. We don't have them all. Some of the ones we have here not taking us to Thursday. Some of them are. This is the last day of the month. And at Anselmo Myrna today, they're having super nachos, barbecued rib sandwiches, Uncrustable cheese, and cracker platter.
All right, Gothenburg today, also super nachos, barbecue rib sandwich on the menu there. Also the grill station combos, a grilled chicken sandwich basket, made fresh barbecue chicken pizza, fresh baked turkey and cheese subs. Some of your choices at Gothenburg today.
Ansley featuring beef and noodles, mashed potatoes, and vegetables.
All right, Litchfield today, going to serve nachos for lunch at Litchfield.
Arnold Schools featuring Alfredo today, and they also say they're not having school tomorrow at Arnold.
All right, let's take a look at your menu for Cozad. Walking tacos with tater tots, mango habanero chicken bites with garlic toast, and the pizza bar on the menu today at Cozad.
And today at the Prairie Pioneer Center, it's ham, mashed potatoes and gravy, mixed vegetables, dinner roll, and dessert.
All right, couple of more school lunch menus. Thetford today serving tacos and refried beans. That's on the menu at Thetford. And at Callaway today, it's going to be Runs a Casserole at Callaway.
All right. I do know that today, this morning actually, they're having their organizational meeting for the Red Barn, getting volunteers together to sign up for time to spend out at the barn during the tourism season. And if you are interested in helping out, I think they're going to start around 9:30 this morning out at the Red Barn. So if you would like to find out how it works and maybe that you could volunteer a half day here and there, they'd love to have you stop by and look into it.
Yeah.
Rick Moss will be there, and a whole lot of ladies will be there that have volunteered in years past, but they're always looking for new help.
Good. Another informational note for you. Want to remind you that the Custer County Clerk's Office contacted us, and they have announced that they will be staying open until 6 p.m. tomorrow on Friday, May 1st, and that is in order to receive new voter registrations or for those who need to make changes to existing voter registrations for the upcoming primary election. So again, the Custer County Clerk's Office will be open until 6 p.m. tomorrow, Friday, May 1st, and that's in order to receive new voter registrations or for those who need to make changes to existing voter registrations for the upcoming primary election.
All right. Every once in a while we have kind of a tough job here on the Breakfast Show because of life that happens, and we're all feeling a little blue around here, and I think the community's probably feeling a little blue that we heard of the passing of Kent Westling, who, of course, been at Bow Family Furniture and Flooring for a long time, part of the Bow family, literally. Mm-hmm. And Kent came here many years ago from Minnesota, where he was working in radio. And if you've heard Kent's voice on our radio stations because he had such a great voice for radio, and he was very successful up in Minnesota as a news director and on-air person, and he did some sports as well. And when he moved to Broken Bow, we found our way to him, and he started doing some voiceovers for us. And he actually worked with Tom Hilkemeyer quite often many years ago, covering sports events, and did some play-by-play color with Tom. And Kent would come out here and brighten our day every once in a while. And I know right now, if Kent is listening from above, he's not very happy with me right now, because he was the type of guy who really didn't really enjoy a lot of attention. He just liked to do his job and do his work and take care of people, and he did such a wonderful job of that. And the family did release the funeral notice, and the funeral will be next week. But Kent was just a pro in everything he did, and he enjoyed golfing and enjoyed meeting and making friends here, and he made a lot of them. And he will be missed. Lost suddenly just recently, and it was a real shocker. But for us here at the radio station, we've been enjoying Kent for many, many years. And if you've been into the store or around the community and you run into Kent, he was just an easy guy to know, treated everybody the same, friendly guy, make you chuckle once in a while, and we just loved him. So we're going to miss him, and I know the community will too.
Yeah, very well said. He would come out and record the Bow family furniture ads whenever they ran one out here, and I think that all of us considered it a joy if we were the ones that got to set him up in the studio, because like you said, he would he could make you laugh, and even though maybe our conversations weren't real long at times, they were always enjoyable.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't the guy to sit around and chat for a long time. He had other things to go do, but we just enjoyed him so much. And I always really respected him from professional side of things, from his, we'd visit about radio and his jobs he had in radio before he came here, and, talking about the things we talk about quite a bit, where you had vinyl records and carts. And Kent was news director, and he also did the sign-on at the station he was at, and so he would cover a late-night meeting and then go out and pound out the story and get it ready for the next day, and then come in at 5 o'clock the next morning, and he did that for a number of years. So he knew what radio was really all about, and it was always fun to talk to him, and you learn from him as well.
Yeah, for sure.
He always gently taught you something from his experiences. But and I actually talked to him. Hey, Kent, don't you want to be our news director? And Kent says, I'm happy with what I'm doing at my family business with my family, a Bow family, and he did a great job there. He did, yes. Miss him. So, yeah, it's very sad to hear that happened. But we wanted to mention that this morning, and now we know that Kent's mad at us because he wouldn't really like us doing this. We'll be right back.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nebraska's favorite way to start the day on KCNI KBBN.
Melham Medical Center is your local hospital that is here for you. They are large enough to serve, small enough to care. Melham provides procedures such as hysterectomies, knee replacements, cataract operations, orthopedic surgery, and many other general surgical procedures. Each of those performed at Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow without the ride to Kearney or Grand Island. To learn more, visit melham.org or call 308-872-4100 today and learn why Melham Medical Center is large enough to serve, small enough to care.
Mind Match on The Breakfast Show, where it's not about being right, it's about thinking alike.
Cameron played on Wednesday and didn't get enough matches. That means next Wednesday's Mind Match jackpot is $50.
Want in on the action? Sign up now on the contests page of sandhillsexpress.com and you could get the call to play. Mind Match, 7:45 Wednesday mornings, brought to you by Gateway Motors and the Garden Center of Broken Bow.
Let's talk Sylvester's real quick here. Sylvester's is looking for a waitress bartender. That position is open, and if you don't have experience in that arena, no problem. They'd be happy to train you and help you grow into the role. This position offers approximately 30 to 35 hours a week. A great opportunity for someone looking for steady, flexible work. So come and look into being part of the Sly family, where teamwork, friendly faces, and a little fun are all part of the job. Join the team at Sylvester's, East Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Stop and see Freddie or call him at 308-870-3284. That's 870-3284. Also, get ready to have some fun. Residents of Central Nebraska are invited to come in and enjoy the Pantomime Players this weekend at Sly's. They've been performing since 1983, and they're back this Saturday at Sylvester's in Broken Bow. The show starts at 9. You can enjoy music, lip-syncing, acting, dancing, and, of course, laughs are all part of the menu for the night at Sylvester's on Saturday, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Have you heard the news? Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley and Loop Agency in Loop City, Nebraska have joined Insight Partners. At Insight Partners, they believe they are better together, which is why insurance agencies across the Midwest have joined with them to better serve their customers and communities. From personal to commercial or specialty insurance, your local Insight Partners team can help you protect what matters most. So visit Insurance of the Heartland in Ansley and Loop Agency in Loop City, now members of Insight Partners. You can check them out at myInsPartners.com.
We're going to talk about coloring sheets right after these words.
I love the morning show.
Wake up with us. We sound way better than this. KCNI KBBN Radio.
When your trailer needs work, trust someone who does it all. 2-Inch Gang Trailer Repair in Halsey. Richie handles everything from lights and bearings to brakes and welding, making sure your trailer is safe, reliable, and road ready. Whether routine maintenance or a repair that can't wait, dependable service and attention to detail is what you'll get every time. Plus, free pickup and delivery within 50 miles makes it even easier. Don't let trailer issues slow you down. Call Richie at 2-Inch Gang Trailer Repair of Halsey at 650-9922. That's 650-9922.
Are there changes at your bank? It might be the perfect time to make a move. At Burning Bank, we've been serving Broken Bow for over 20 years, and we're ready to help you make the switch with ease. Our local team will walk you through everything, from opening your new account to transferring direct deposits and payments. It's simple, it's stress-free, and it's all handled by real people right here in the community. Visit us at 803 South D Street or call 308-872-2757 today. Burning Bank. Personal service you can count on. Burning Bank. Member FDIC.
Thank you, Renee. As we mentioned earlier, we are going to have a special guest via the telephone this morning. We're going to be visiting with Trent with Green Eye Technology. This is going to be about some new spraying technology for agriculture. And just to give you kind of a little preview, they can retrofit what you already have. So this should be very interesting. We're going to learn more about that with Trent later on. Also, Pastor Mike Garner back in later on in the 8 o'clock hour from the Morning Star Church. Going to be talking about the Gospel Fest coming up, the second annual in Callaway this weekend. So that's all coming up. On the wall here in the studio, we have great creations, coloring galore, different age groups. And it turned out just like I think Jeremy imagined it could, with participation being very, very good. Lots of different age groups and lots of different ideas on how to color the sheets. And with judging coming up after today, some folks are going to win some coloring sets and some chamber bucks. And we'll tell you about that as they get judged. Today, though, is your last day to be able to get your sheets into participating businesses. And you can also bring them out here to the studio, but you need to get those into the participating businesses, and then Christy and Tina will pick those up, or you can just bring them straight out to us. But we'll want to get them all in by the end of the business day today. The office here closes at 5 o'clock, and you can drop those by our other sponsors as well. So.
If you've been working on a creation, make sure you get it turned in today, so you can be eligible for a great prize.
Yeah, I just love looking at these. Stan, and you can just look at the different ones, and the different age groups and different color combinations, and some with colors, some with colored pencils. I love some of the abstract that some of the younger ones. I just really like that green and purple one in the middle on your wall over there. They just said, "Oh, the heck with the lines! I'm going to do a piece of art," and it's pretty cool, and they're just fun to look at. So we're going to judge those. I don't know how the judging process goes, but we'll do the best we can here and award some coloring sets and some chamber bucks. Behind me, though, I do have some personalized ones that are not part of this. We have Isabel's over there, Isabel Shipes. She is not eligible because she is family here at the radio station. And I have Meadow, Ross's creation. This is freehand here. She put that together on her own. That's her imagination. And then I have Cadence, who I was given this yesterday from Mackenzie, her mother, from the Economic Development Group. And this is pencil work of a different nature. And I love that too. So we have some entries that are not part of the contest from some freelance artists.
Yeah.
And we have the others who are involved in the contest. It's been a lot of fun. We'll take a quick time out, and then we'll continue with the Dave Davis Report with Kathy.
Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We are highly trained in whole body injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you into shape. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. Starting with Farmers National Company, we do have a nice home at 210 South G Street. It's a ranch-style home, has a cute updated kitchen with white cabinets and glass tile backsplash. Living room has a gas fireplace. It's open to the dining area. Dining area has lots of sunshine and patio doors going out to the deck. Main floor has an office, 2 bedrooms, and 1.5 bathrooms. Master bedroom is has a half bathroom. Main bathroom has been nicely updated. Main floor has newer flooring, most of it being waterproof. Lower level has a large family room, 3rd bedroom, half bathroom with laundry and storage. Fenced-in backyard with deck. Attached double garage at 210 South G Street. At 833 South 9th Avenue, this one has an inviting front porch. Welcome home to this delightful property, featuring a cute covered front porch, perfect for relaxing mornings or cozy evenings. Step into a spacious, open-concept living and dining area, ideal for entertaining guests or family gatherings. The kitchen boasts warm oak cabinets and a convenient breakfast bar, and comes complete with all appliances. Enjoy the convenience of main floor laundry located in the back addition that also offers a family room or den area, or perfect for a home office. This home includes 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, a storage basement, and plenty of parking options with an attached double garage plus an additional carport. This home is located at 833 South 9th Avenue. At 317 South F Street, this home has got 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, nice sized living room, main floor laundry on the back porch, original woodwork and hardwood floors, alley access to an older garage, fenced-in yard with a utility shed, vinyl siding and vinyl windows, open front porch at 317 South F Street. Then in Sargent at 1401 West Edith Street, we have a hard-to-find acreage. This well-maintained home sits on 4.04 acres at the edge of town, offering space, privacy, and peaceful surroundings, perfect for those looking to enjoy country living with the convenience nearby. Inside, the home features 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms, including a master bedroom with its own adjoining half bath. The updated kitchen provides a modern touch with the dining room, while the dining room includes a patio door that opens to the backyard. Updates include a newer furnace, vinyl siding, and updated windows, giving you comfort and efficiency. Additional highlights include a full basement with plenty of storage and a laundry area, as well as an attached 12 by 26 garage. Step outside to enjoy the inviting front deck, a small barn, and ample space for horses or other outdoor activities. A tree belt along the north side adds extra privacy and wind protection. Located in a quiet setting, this property offers a perfect blend of rural charm and practical living. That's at 1401 Edith Street in Sargent. Also in Sargent at 307 North Highway 183, we have a great business opportunity, has highway frontage. It's a commercial building, has 8108 square feet. Up front has an office space with half bath. Then there's a middle part that has 3,500 square feet and a large overhead door. Then the back building is all open with 4,000 square feet and 4 overhead doors. The possibilities are endless at 307 North Highway 183 in Sargent. Also in Sargent at 1201 West Main Street is another commercial building. This one sits on 3.59 acres. It's located just off of Main Street. And it has well-established trees and landscaping, providing great privacy to the property. On the east end of the building lies what was originally a home built in 1949. This is the original part of the hospital. It has a large kitchen and huge island. Then there's also a full basement. And then there's a 600 square foot breezeway. And then on the west end of the breezeway is an addition that is 12,746 square feet that was added in 1969. That's at 1201 West Main Street in Sargent. Then in Arnold at 408 North Broadway Street, we have a charming home. Welcome home to this charming and spacious property full of character and modern updates. Enjoy relaxing on the large covered front porch, perfect for morning coffee. Step into an open living and dining area featuring beautiful hardwood floors, a stunning bay window that fills a space with natural light, and a cozy pellet stove. And an antique hutch adds a unique touch of charm and warmth. This large updated kitchen offers plenty of space and comes complete with appliances that stay ready for all your cooking and entertaining needs. The renovated main floor bathroom features double sinks and a tub shower surround. You'll also find 2 comfortable bedrooms on the main level, along with the convenience of main floor laundry located on the back porch. Upstairs, there are 2 additional bedrooms plus a cozy reading nook. The finished basement adds even more living space with a family room and second bathroom, just waiting for your choice of flooring to make it your own. This is situated on a large corner lot. This property also features a spacious carport and an older garage for extra storage or projects. This home is move-in ready and waiting for its new owners. Don't miss out at 408 North Broadway Street in Arnold. I think that sums it up for this week. I'd like to thank you all for listening. I hope you have a great day. This has been Kathy Eberly for Farmers National Company and Dave Davis Auction Service. Thank you.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Gas prices are soaring up to an average $4.30 a gallon today. Oil prices following suit at more than $126 a barrel as the U.S.-Iran conflict remains unresolved. CBS's Jill Schlesinger.
All the countries that were saying, oh, we can get through this, we've got stockpiles, they're going through the stockpiles they had. Now they're coming to the market, pushing up the price of oil.
New details on the murder case against singer David after the remains of a 14-year-old girl were found in his Tesla. CBS's Carter Evans from L.A.
According to the brief, prosecutors say David bought 2 chainsaws, an inflatable pool, and a body bag online in May under a fake name.
Tech giants are spending a record amount on artificial intelligence. Correspondent Michael Wallace.
Meta, Google, Amazon, and Microsoft said they spent a combined $131 billion on capital expenditures, mostly on the data centers that power AI.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KOLN, the Beatrice Police Department responded to bomb threats at the Beatrice Community Hospital early Wednesday morning. Around 12:05 Wednesday, the hospital received a call from someone claiming bombs were placed in bushes around the hospital and warning that no one should leave because 4 active shooters were outside. The chief of police, Jay Murphy, said Beatrice police were contacted and in turn contacted the Nebraska State Patrol Bomb Squad. A search of the hospital and surrounding area located nothing, and the incident appeared to be a swatting call, Murphy said. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
In the NBA playoffs, the Rockets are still alive.
James
Bounce pass stolen. Shepard steals it. Take it down the lane in a jam. LeBron turns it over at the top of the key. Reed Shepard's third steal.
You heard it on the Rockets radio network. They defeated the Lakers 99-93. The Pistons kept their season alive, topping the Magic 116-109. Cade Cunningham 45 points in the win, while the Cavaliers had a 125-120 win over the Raptors. At the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Canadiens edged the Lightning 3-2. Golden Knights and Mammoth went to double overtime, but Vegas won it 5-4. And the Flyers are headed to the second round after beating the Penguins 1-0 in overtime, where they're going to face the Hurricanes. And in baseball, the Diamondbacks beat the Brewers 6-2, while the Braves walked it off against the Tigers 4-3.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A blend of clouds and sun. Today, daytime highs approaching 59. North winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows level off around 29. Tonight, mainly clear skies. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Tomorrow, highs level off around 60. Dry with temperatures a bit above average Saturday and Sunday, and highs from the low 70s to the mid 70s. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Home Sweet Home, Bow Family Furniture and Flooring. They have helped you find the perfect item for your home for more than 35 years. Visit them on East Highway 2 in Broken Bow or downtown on South 9th Avenue and online at familyfurnitureandflooring.com.
It is 2 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock, and Brent, I wonder if Jack is out there because we're a little early this morning. Is he outside? That is the question. Is Jack?
I bet he is.
Jack Simpson, what's it like out there?
Well, I am outside, and it feels absolutely fantastic this morning, being 39 degrees outside under a nice and mostly sunny sky. Winds are nice and calm, and barometric pressure at 3013, humidity 88%. 600ths of received precipitation in the last 24 hours with an inch and 43 hundredths for the month now. A high yesterday of 63 and an overnight low of 34. I'm going to give you an update on our birds really quick because they're getting
Please
big.
do, yes.
They've been really, really big.
They're getting big?
Oh, yeah. Pretty big.
Still have 5 of them in there?
You know, I only see 4 heads. But there might be, they kind of look like they're elevated. Someone might be getting smothered. Who knows?
All right. Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
That's the update on what it really feels like out there and how our nest of robins are doing. Starting out with 5. Mother Nature sometimes pares down robins. We found out last year there probably won't be 5 in there much longer as they grow. It's a nature thing, Brent.
Yeah, it can be. Yes.
But for years we've had these robins that like our satellite dish out back, so we got to watch them grow up every year, see how they survive. So we include that in our weather report. Brent, would you like to introduce our guests? They were here yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Really enjoyed the conversation about the upcoming event in Callaway and some other stories as well. Let's jump back in, shall we?
Yeah. Welcome, guys. Good to have you back here this morning.
Back.
We appreciate you.
Now, Jack just mentioned in the current conditions, it's 39 degrees, and in his mind, it's just beautiful outside. But you both come from the southern part of the country. What do you think about 39 degrees on the final day of April?
It's different, of course. Yeah. I mentioned I'm from Louisiana, so we rarely see 39 degrees, even in the dead set of winter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a rare occurrence. So it's whenever I travel and stuff, it never ceases to amaze me the different weather climates you inquire. You'll be going down the road in a bus, and you'll hit a snowbank, and then you'll go to one side of the country, and it'll be 90, 100 degrees and dry, and you come down to Louisiana and there's humidity everywhere. So it's just it's one of those
we
things.
hit snow several years ago in the bus traveling through Flagstaff, Arizona in July.
Oh my!
We got in a snowstorm in July. So yeah,
you never know. Do you?
Yeah, it's different.
Jake, I forgot your last name. I'm sorry.
Gordon.
Jake.
Gordon.
All right, Jake. And, of course, we have Pastor Mike Garner here as well, and big weekend coming up. Let's talk about that, and then whatever else you guys want to talk about. Let's start out by let's talk about the food to start with, because I think that interested a lot of people yesterday.
It always does. We, I explained yesterday, I come from, the reason we call it camp meeting is back in the day, you didn't have a whole lot of hotels. Well, you didn't have any hotels. And people would show up in their covered wagons or whatever, riding horses, and then they would camp. They would cook around fires and stuff, and people would just share the food, so they called it camp meeting. And we kind of held to that tradition and decided that since we don't really have any restaurants that are open in the late evening and nighttime, Callaway, we thought we would just feed everybody. Mm-hmm. So they've got spaghetti and barbecue and hamburgers, I think, hamburgers and hot dogs, and who knows what else those ladies will come up with.
Yeah. And we talked about how many good cooks there are in your neck of the woods. So
there's good cooks everywhere in Callaway. I mean, I don't think I've met a woman in Callaway yet that couldn't cook.
Yeah, and on the barbecue side, there's probably some pretty good guys that can cook pretty good too with barbecue.
Yeah, they're doing, I think, some possum and some groundhog and all of that.
All right.
Well, Granny will be happy about that. Oh gosh, well that's part of it, but of course the music and the ministry is what it's all about this weekend, right?
Yeah, it is. We I did it a little differently this year. Normally we have a featured musical artist throughout the entire weekend, but the young lady, Lauren Talley, that I normally use couldn't do this weekend, and we had to move it for various reasons. And so I brought Jake in on it this year. Jake has actually traveled with me for about a decade now, but he, due to his schedule, he couldn't be here last year for it. But it worked out this year, and he got to be with us. So
exciting.
Yeah, and so Jake's with us. He'll be doing a lot of the music, and I've got a young couple from Ohio that are doing some of the music. And then each of our preachers are also musical. They're songwriters, singers. Brother Hoy Duncan has had several major hits in the gospel music field that he's written. And I give him a hard time because he writes good songs and he records them, but everybody else has a hit with them. He don't ever have a hit with them. So, but it's going to be a lot of great Bible teaching, a lot of great Bible preaching, music, food, and fellowship. And if there's one thing we can use more in today's world, it's good fellowship with each other.
Yeah, I think most people would agree with that, especially out here with the way the world is. We need respite. We need to get together and make each other feel better. So this all starts Friday?
Friday night. Our dinner will be between 5 and 5:30 at the Callaway Community Center. And then service will start at 7. Same thing on Saturday night, 5 to 5:30 for dinner, 7 o'clock service. And then Sunday morning at 10:30, we're actually partnering with the community church there in Callaway, Brother Dean Heidel. Matter of fact, Brother Dean will be bringing the message that morning, he and another pastor. And I've tried to get Brother Dean the last 2 or 3 times we've done it, and his schedule just didn't allow, but this year he wasn't out wrangling cows or traipsing through the mountains, so he's going to be with us finally.
Yeah, he is a pretty active guy.
He's always gone.
Yeah, he's a businessman, a rancher, and a preacher. That's a pretty good combination.
Yeah, they all kind of run hand in hand, you know.
Yeah, and I think that's your pastor, Brent. So
yeah, we have the honor of attending Callaway Community Church. So yeah, it'll be a great weekend. Talk about some of the people who are coming in. Are they kind of rolling in now? Will they be kind of coming in tomorrow or filtering in? Or
well, actually, it's 8:09 a.m. About noon, Jake and I are driving to Omaha to pick everybody up.
Ah, nice.
You know, you've got the airport in North Platte, but it'd be cheaper for me to buy an airplane as to fly people into North Platte. And so we fly everybody into Omaha, and then me and Jake are going to go pick them up today and bring them back. And funny thing is, everybody that I bring to Callaway, they are shocked because they say it literally feels like we live in Mayberry.
Now, see, I take that as a compliment.
Me too. Yeah. I mean, the preachers will get up. Well, last year, Lauren slept late on her first day here, and we've got a great cafe in town, Mrs. Robinson's, Jenny Robinson's place. And Lauren got up at like 2 o'clock and walked down there. Well, they were closed. And she couldn't figure out why they were closed, and so she knocked on the door, and Jenny opened the door, and she said, "Oh, you're the girl that's singing." Lauren said, what time do y'all open? And Jenny said, well, we actually were closed. We closed at 2 o'clock, but they let Lauren come in and they cooked for her. And
That's
Lauren
neat.
said, how many towns can you go to where they're closed? It's 3 o'clock. And they closed at 2 and they still cook for you and serve you, you know?
Yeah. Jake, give that a try. You might get an extra meal out of the deal there.
Well, it'd be all right with me. I'm Baptist, so we try to beat the Catholics to KFC, but we always get our preacher to let us out by 12 so we can get down there and
if he ain't done, you're walking out, ain't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I know Baptists are known for their church dinners as well, so you've been...
We are. Yeah. We're just part-time singers, but we're full-time eaters.
I tell the people at Callaway, I said, you know, I realize the church used to be Methodist, but I said, y'all are Baptist at heart. You have to be. Any excuse we can come up with to eat, we eat. I mean...
Well, it's all part of that fellowship you're talking
that's
about.
it.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, this is all free, right?
Every bit of it's free. Now, we will do the customary. We'll take up a free will love offering every night to help cover the expenses. I think the ladies are putting up a box for donations, you know, financial donations for the dinner, but it's not necessary. Everything is completely free. Anything that folks give or donate, it is completely up to them, and we just wanted folks to be able to come and enjoy the weekend.
All right. Friday night at 7, Saturday at 7 with a youth service.
It is a youth service. Now, it's open to the public. It's open to everybody. I called it a youth service because I've got a little, we call him Little Sam. Sam is 23 years old, and he probably weighs 90 pounds soaking wet. And so we call him Little Sam. He and his wife, Riley, are great musical folks, great singers. But Sam was called to preach at a very young age. And so he has a gift for reaching young people. And so I built that as youth night because of Sam preaching it. But we want everybody to show up and hear Sam. He's a great, great preacher.
All right. Sunday morning, 10:30 at the community building, correct?
Yes, all services, all dinners, everything is at the community center in Callaway.
Yeah, it's a nice building to do that in. And Sunday morning, music with that as well?
Yes, all the services will be the same.
Okay.
And we're having 2 preachers a night, but I told everybody, and I even put it on the advertisement, services will last 90 minutes. You know, I didn't want people looking at that poster going, my gosh, we're going to have 4-hour church services. I mean, but no, well, if God moves, we will, you know, but we're going to have 2 preachers a night with a little bit of music in between. And interesting historic fact about what we're doing this weekend. I got to asking around Callaway to some of my, I call them my old timers. And I said, when's the last time Callaway had anything like this, like a camp meeting revival? And one of my ladies who has been in Callaway her entire life just about, she looked back in her records, history records, and 1963 was the last time anybody had record of there being a camp meeting or a multi-day revival, billed as a revival type thing. And so I'm excited. I think this is going to be a lot of folks' first introduction to something like this.
Okay. Yeah. 1963.
1963.
Makes you think it was under a big tent.
It probably was. I know we have a history book. I don't have it typed up yet, but we are working on getting it typed up to sell as a fundraiser for Morning Star. We have church records and documents that go all the way back to the late 1800s. And my goodness, back in the day, 1931, 32, something like that, Morning Star had a revival meeting that was 3 services a day, 10, 2, and 7:30.
Oh my!
And it was 6 weeks, 6 weeks every day, and the preacher that was there at the time made notes in his journal. People would come in out of the fields with their horses or whatever they were plowing with, and you'd see horses and plows and I guess primitive tractors all around the church. They would come in for the 10 o'clock service, and then they would have lunch for them after the service. They'd go back out in the field, come back in at 2, leave church, go back out in the field, and come back that night.
Wow.
Piece of history there.
The dedication was unbelievable in those days.
Yeah.
It really was.
No kidding. I'm curious, Jake, And for that matter, Pastor Mike, I know that you center your music on Christian music and travel and play that, but I'm always curious as to what other types of music that you might be listening to or occasionally playing. And Jake, what do you like to listen to?
He likes ukulele harmonica music.
No, not
really?
Jake.
You got Don Ho's greatest hits.
Those are on my radar. No, I'm well. What you guys do, pure country. I like all the old stuff from the '50s all the way up to the late '90s. I think once it got to the 2000s and onward, country music changed from the traditional to the more modern sound that it is now, which I'm not personally a fan of, but that's me, not knocking anybody for what they do. But I like George Jones and Randy Travis and, all these old great country singers that seem to their music has just fell by the wayside, unfortunately, it seems.
Yeah. And I find, I don't know if Brent talks to people about this, but there's a lot of younger guys out there that are catching on to George Jones and Randy Travis and
yep,
there's
there's
traditional sounds that
few of them coming up.
Yeah.
I think one of them that's been making rounds lately is a guy named Zach
Top.
Zach Top. Yeah.
Top, yeah. Zach Top. We over here on KBBN, we like the Americana.
Yeah.
It was going on, Charlie Crockett and some of those guys that are bringing folk and country and rock kind of together.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to play those guys too. So, and on the blues side, one of our favorites is Tab Benoit from down in your territory. I don't know if you're
Really?
familiar with him. But and Mike, is there anything you like to listen to other than the Christian side?
Well, I'm a big fan of, I was a huge fan of Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. Matter of fact, I'm actually working on a gospel record that is very big band jazz type stuff, and we've been working on just the music tracks for 2 years.
Oh, really?
Because it's so complex and it's out of my comfort zone. Those guys really knew how to sing. It wasn't just go in the studio and sing and hope it turns out. They really knew music and knew how to sing, and so it's been a frustrating challenge for me. It really has. But, I grew up on the traditional. Matter of fact, one of my dearest friends in the world before he passed away was Harold Reed of the Statler Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd gotten to know Harold through the years, and he would, anytime he called, you knew it was going to be something ridiculous, and it would always be, I don't know if y'all remember Roadhog that the Statler Brothers did. They did a...
it was kind of a radio type,
yes.
wasn't it, right?
Yeah, it was a radio show.
Yes.
Really, it was making fun of people. Like, we were sitting here talking about modern country. They did a song called Nobody Wants to Be Country Anymore. Oh. And so the way it came about, they were flying overseas, and they just got to really, I guess, poking fun at local people who thought they were going to be country stars. Well, the problem was it about ruined the Statler Brothers because nobody wanted to hear the Statler Brothers anymore. They wanted to hear Roadhog. It was Lester. Yeah. He called him Lester Moran and the Cadillac Cowboys. I need to get you that to play on here because people would love it. And it ruined them because people wanted to hear their bad singing more than they wanted to hear the good singing. And so I grew up with stuff like the Oak Ridge Boys and the Statler Brothers and been influenced a lot of stuff,
And those particular groups kind of were a bridge.
They
between
were
Christian and a country song, right?
They really were. The Statler Brothers, in particular, were. I mean, Harold passed away in 2020, but up until that time, all three of the remaining Statler Brothers, Don, Phil, and Harold, they're all deacons at the same church. They all grew up in the same church, and so they were very active in their home church, But talking about modern country people, I will tell you a funny story on me that most people won't believe because it's hard to imagine that this even happened or that I would not have known who this person was. We were on tour in the West, and our bus driver had stopped at a truck stop and was fueling, and I happened to look out and I saw another bus next to us. So I'm taking the trash out on our bus, and I start talking to the bus driver. Well, this girl walks by, says hey, talks for a minute, gets on the bus. Well, I never said a word. I just keep talking to the driver. And he's looking at me real funny. I noticed this real puzzled look on his face, and I said, "Why are you looking at me so weird?" He said, you didn't want an autograph or anything? And I'm like, from you? And he said, no, her. And I said, I didn't know who she was. She had on a gray sweatsuit and a ball. I didn't know who she was. And he said, well, you're not real familiar with country music, are you? And I said, well, somewhat. But he said, I drive for Carrie Underwood.
Oh,
and
wow.
I said, that was, and I said, hang on a minute. And so I opened the door of the bus, and I got up, and she's sitting in the front lounge of the bus, and I said, I'm so sorry. I didn't know who you was. And she said, oh, that's quite all right. She said, that's the purpose. She said, that's why I can go into truck stops by myself. Nobody recognizes me. And I said, well, I sure didn't. She said, well, that's a good thing. And so the other guys on the bus, I said, you got to come to our bus for a minute. I said, I've got to pull something. So she comes over and she sits on the couch of our bus. And so I got the guys up in the back. I said, there's a fan up here who wants to meet everybody. And they're like, it's 3 a.m, we're in bed. Why are you getting? I said, oh, well, this girl just wants, she's your biggest fan. She wants to meet everybody. Oh, my gosh. And so they get up and groggily put their clothes on. And they opened the lounge door to the bus. And, of course, everybody immediately knew who she was. I was evidently the only one on our bus that had no idea what Carrie Underwood looked like. So.
Wow. Well, I bet she did enjoy being able to move around a little bit without being pestered.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good story.
I would imagine it just blew my mind that, that I was that stupid.
Well, hey, it worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
It really did. So let's review again, guys. This weekend starts on Friday, Callaway, Nebraska Community Center building. Good food, Bible preaching.
Teaching,
preaching.
Yeah.
And you're going to do that Friday, Saturday night, and Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Right. No tickets needed or anything like that because it's
nothing at all.
Basically a free will donation if they prefer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And we want to encourage everybody to come out and enjoy the food and the fellowship.
All right.
We really do.
And the best part is you get to hear Jake sing.
Jake sing.
There you go.
My luck, he'll get hoarse tonight and get a cold. Won't be able to sing all week.
I think he'll be there. Any more questions, Ben? I'm sorry.
No, I don't think so. It's going to be. I had the opportunity to come last year and hear Lauren and others sing on that Sunday. So, it's going to be a great weekend, and have a safe trip going to Omaha to pick everybody up today.
That's it.
Well, and the thing about it is, he said, we're going to Omaha to pick everybody up. It's technically going to be me because he's going to be zoned out within the first hour.
Oh, well. I'll be asleep.
He'll be napping. You'll be driving.
That's it.
So you're going to drive him
well,
to Omaha and everybody back.
It's that old saying, whenever you got a good horse, ride him. He does that.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Hey,
nice
thank you for
having
having
you.
us.
Yeah, come in anytime. Appreciate you. We'll be right back after these words.
Remember the time you used to spend fighting weeds and bugs? Now you can spend that time elsewhere because aerial application is your best advantage against these problems. Let Aero Aviation take control.
When you need a helping hand to get the most from your land, Aero Aviation, let us take control.
For over 50 years, Aero Aviation has been serving the area. Contact Casey to schedule your aerial application this spring.
Spring is here, and it's time to get in the game at Geared for Sports. Whether you're hitting the golf course, stepping up to the plate for baseball or softball, or chasing a new personal best in track, Geared for Sports has got you covered with apparel and equipment for every athlete. Plus, check out Stokes Shoes for Men, designed exclusively in wide and wider sizes for unbeatable comfort. Stop in today and gear up for your best season yet with the team at Geared for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow.
How is your diesel engine doing? If exceptional is not the answer, then it may be time to talk to Power Solutions. From service calls or bringing it into the shop, they have the parts and the know-how to get your semi or pickup diesel engine running. Call Power Solutions at 308-872-5522 or stop in and see them 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2. Trust them, your diesel engine will thank you.
Don't let a dry spell or a lackluster lawn get you down. Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair specializes in both revitalizing lawns and keeping them beautiful. Have them come to your home or business and worry about applying fertilizer with their 5-step program. Then sell the lawnmower and have them cruise by and take care of that too. To keep your lawn happy, ask about sprinkler repair and aeration. Licensed and insured, serving Custer County and beyond. 308-870-0348.
Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair, where the grass is always greener.
Dave and Brent.
You two guys.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Breakfast show time, 8:26. Well, we don't have the Statler brothers singing about country songs, but we do have David Allan Coe, and we lost David Allan Coe. Jack told me this morning that David Allan Coe passed away just recently, maybe just yesterday, I'm not sure. And this is kind of a song that kind of mocks lyrics of country music, but it's a lot of fun. It was written by Steve Goodman and John Prine, but David Allan Coe had a big hit with it. You never even called me by my name.
Well, it was all that I could do to keep from crying.
A special guest from Green Eye Technology right after this quick message.
Are you or someone you know struggling with depression, anxiety, trauma, or other mental health challenges? Do you wonder where you can get help and support locally? An online list is ready and available for you that includes local, trained, caring mental health providers. Visit mhpcc.org. Mental health providers and services available in Custer County can be found quickly and easily at mhpcc.org.
Looking for a fresh start in a place you'll love to call home? Broken Bow Housing Authority has one-bedroom apartments available at Custer Heights. Enjoy easy living with no utilities, snow removal, or lawn care to worry about. Need more space? Choose from 2 to 5 bedroom homes with tenants responsible for snow removal and lawn care. Income limits do apply. Visit BrokenBowHousingAuthority.com to apply online today. Don't wait. Contact Broken Bow Housing Authority and open the door to your next home.
You're listening to KCNI, KBBN Radio, Broken Bow, Nebraska. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and as promised, we're going to bring a special guest to you this morning with Green Eye Technology. We have Trent Oldham with us. Trent, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you guys doing?
We're doing well. Having fun here. You having fun there?
Y'all living the dream, man. The sun is shining, and my mom always told me I had a face for radio, so I figured I'd go ahead and exercise that one this morning.
Well, that's why we're both in it. So, yeah,
we'll get along just fine.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. Good deal.
Well, we told you off the air, and we'll just say it on the air, Brent and I are not farmers or ranchers, but we, as you know, live in the heart of beef country. We live in the heart of row crop country here in Custer County, central Nebraska. So we try to bring as much information as we can about good new things in agriculture, and I think what you have been promoting here is just that, spraying technology for agriculture. And I understand you kind of have a mission to reduce chemical usage with, of course, making things more profitable. Can you talk about that to start with?
Yes, sir. Yeah, hey, really appreciate you guys letting us come on here and talk about it. It is super exciting. We've been out now for about 5 or 6 years now running this system. So we build a target spraying system for agriculture. So we put booms on a sprayer, and it goes out there and it only sprays the weeds. So it's kind of like having 2 sprayers in one. So you can broadcast your residuals, and you can spot spray contact herbicides, and we're reducing that chemical usage by 85 to 90%. So not only are guys using less chemicals, but that equals less money, which also is better for the environment. So it's a net positive really across the board. It's a really cool technology.
Now, Trent, I want to make sure I heard you correctly there on the percentages there. Did you say 90%, 95%?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're seeing anywhere from 85 to 90% reduction in chemical usage by using this system, which I know you're going to say, man, Trent, that's pretty hard to believe, but that is the full truth. And it's been really cool to see how much money guys are saving by doing that, but also again, it's a net positive for the environment, and we're reducing chemical usage, so it's a good deal overall.
And that's because you can pinpoint and spray the weeds without spraying everything else?
Yep, exactly. So our Green Eye system, it's got a spraying resolution that's 5 times greater than any other solutions on the market. So when that camera sees a weed, it's spraying a weed, and it's extremely we've got a 99% efficacy rate of hitting the plant itself, and you should see how little a plant this thing can see. It can see better than what our naked eye can, so that's kind of where that savings is coming from.
Well, that's amazing. And today's input costs increasing everywhere, this has got to be something that people will be looking at and using. The other side of that, if I understand correctly, is that you don't have to buy a complete sprayer. You can retrofit. Is that correct?
Yep. So kind of what sets us apart from other people is you don't have to go out and buy a brand new sprayer. You can take the sprayer you're running today and put the system on it. And one other thing I'll add to it is not only can we add to your existing sprayer, but we also don't charge any subscription fees either. So once you buy the system, once it's on your sprayer, man, that system is yours, and you're never paying me for it again.
Is there, and this question maybe is unfair, but I'm going to ask it anyway because there's a lot of discussion about equipment these days where the farmers and ranchers themselves have difficulty getting permission or getting to be able to work on it. Is there any roadblocks there?
Yeah, so that's what's great. That's what I've really enjoyed coming over and working for Green Eye. You know, they believe in right to work on your own equipment. So, you know, this is one of the first times I felt like a company is truly for the farmer, and I know your listeners have probably heard that a million times, but these guys believe in right to work on your own equipment. They believe the data is yours. So we're truly making a system that is for the farmer and that works out best for the farmer himself.
All right, and you say this is founded, in like 2017, and it's being used not just in the United States, but looks like all over the world.
Yes, sir. Yep. So they founded it in 2017, brought it over to the U.S. commercially in 2021, and it's been released commercially since 2021 over here, but it's also being used in Europe and also down in Australia.
Okay. Now, we always give our interview people a chance to add anything that we didn't ask about, so I'll do that right now. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about that we haven't discussed so far?
Nothing crazy. Just mentioning that it does work in corn, soy, cotton, and wheat, and we're constantly adding crops. And the other cool thing about our system is if there's a crop that you farm that is not currently listed in our system, we have the ability to add it too. So again, it's all about being for the farmer. And I guess the last thing that I would say is go check us out at greeneye.ag. Put in a request to talk to a rep and mention you talked to Trent, and we'll throw in a free installation on the boom system. But if guys are interested in it, if they just want to know more about it, just go onto our website, put in a request to talk to someone, and we're more than happy to just fill you in on what we're doing and what's coming in the near future.
All right. And this is another unfair question, but will they get this is one of a pet peeve here in central Nebraska, I think, is that when we reach out and do just what exactly you described, we'll end up wanting to talk to a person about it, not going through a robo something or another. Are we good there?
Oh, yes, sir. So actually, I'm the territory manager throughout the United States right now. So if they call in, and we can put my number out there too. My number is 816-747-6555 if you want to reach me directly, and we can talk through it. If you put in a request, you're going to talk to my good friend Ann, and then she's going to end up passing you on. It'll be one of the two of us. So, if your listeners call in, they'll get an actual human. You'll get two people from Missouri, so don't hold that against us.
Hey, Trent, I've got a quick question for you. Can you talk a little bit more about the technology of the system? I mean, how does it recognize the weed to spray directly there? Is it like AI technology? Can you talk a little bit more about the technology of the system?
Yes, sir. Yep. So it is an AI technology. So you have your spray boom. It has cameras and it's got computers on it. So when that camera sees a weed, it shoots back to the computer, and the computer tells the nozzle that it's preloaded at 80 hertz. And all that means is our nozzles can spray 80 times in a second. So when it recognizes a weed, it shoots out a 20 by 20 inch square right down directly on top of that weed itself. And then it is an AI technology. So what that means is the great people in Nebraska, anyone who's got a system in Texas, anyone that's got one up north in like Minnesota and the Dakotas, those pictures go up to an AI cloud, and then it continues to get smarter and smarter as we go. So guys have mentioned when crops are new. So, for example, cotton was new to us last year, and our guys told us that it was better by the end of the year than it was at the beginning of the year. And the guy down there saved $170,000 last year because of how well the system worked and how much of those contact herbicides he was actually able to reduce.
Wow.
That's amazing. Do you think that would work on our backyards?
I tell you what, I've got a little side-by-side demo rig. We'll bring it up there and we'll try it out.
Hey, there you go.
That would be good. So what we're talking about here, Trent, is, well, good for the environment, saving the use of chemicals because it's so pinpoint and improving the bottom line.
Yes, sir. Yep. And I mean, on top of everything, it's increasing yield and it's helping with resistance, which is a huge problem today. Resistance is a huge problem in the weeds itself, and then we all know with the ag economy isn't great right now. So if we can increase yield and we can reduce the chemical usage, at the end of the day, that's a positive for everybody.
All right, Trent, thanks so much. Very exciting news. Green Eye Technology. Throw that website address out again, if you would.
Yes, sir. So it's GreenEye, GreenEye.ag, greeneye.ag. And again, if you guys want to talk to a person, feel free to call 816-747-6555.
All right, Trent, it's been great talking to you, and we appreciate your time. Look forward to maybe talking to you again down the road.
Hey, that sounds great. Really appreciate you guys letting me on the show, and have a great rest of your day.
You too. All right, Trent Oldham, and he is with Green Eye Technology. That's pretty amazing stuff.
It really is.
Yeah. Wow. We'll be right back after these words.
This is April Good, proud to be with Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers. We guarantee you the very best exposure in marketing your property, averaging over 40,000 visitors per month to our website. This market is hot, but if you want a premium for your farm, ranch, or recreational land, you need your property to be able to be found by investors and buyers. If you are thinking about selling, call me, April Good, for a free market analysis and check us out at lashleyland.com.
Happy graduation, seniors. If you're headed to a grad party or hosting one, Varney Pharmacy has what you need, including flavoring oils you need for those delicious mints to serve guests. They have 21 flavors to choose from. Of course, you can find a wonderful selection of graduation cards in stock as well. Come in and shop them while the selection is the best. Wishing all the graduates the very best for their future plans. Varney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
Discover the beauty of the Secret Garden, open every day in May. Weekday hours are 11:30 to 4:30, Saturdays 8:30 to 4:30, and Sundays 1 to 4. Browse a stunning variety of annuals and succulents and let them plant your pots for you. Shop anytime at thesecretgardenonline.com, just west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north. Monday through Saturday, you can catch their delicious drinks and lunches at their Broken Bow location inside the old McDonald's building, The Secret Garden.
8:45, breakfast show time. Oh, my goodness gracious. Jeremy dropped this by just before our interview with Trent with Green Eye Technology. $1 million Powerball winning tickets sold in Omaha, maybe not so surprising, but also in Ord.
Oh, wow.
Ord's Trotters Woe and Go on South 2nd Street sold one of two winning tickets for Wednesday's Powerball draw worth $1 million. The other would also match the first five numbers, but not the Powerball itself, was sold at Mega Saver in Omaha. A millionaire now in the Ord area.
Wow, that's neat.
Tickets expire in 180 days after the drawing, so let's hope the winner gets in and claims their $1 million winning ticket. 34 $1 million Powerball winning tickets have been sold in Nebraska since the $1 million prize was added to the game in 2012. The odds of winning this level of prize are 1 in 11,688,000.
Wow. That was going to be my question, was if that story mentioned the odds of winning $1 million.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a good way to start your day, I guess, huh?
We have a lot of friends in Ord, don't we?
Well, I hope so. I'm willing to make some more friends real quick.
The winner will probably have quite a few new friends, but congratulations. And, of course, congratulations to Trotters Woe and Go in Ord. Trotters Woe and Goes are all over this part of our state, thanks to Jim Trotter and all of his growth over the years and able to take part in the Powerball and lottery program for Nebraska. And a winner in Ord, $1 million winner. Well, earlier we told you that the drummer for Grateful Dead is 80 today, Bill Kreutzmann. And so let's enjoy a little Touch of Gray since Bill's 80 with the Grateful Dead.
Turquoise jewelry, wild rags, leather tack, handmade cinches, pads, blankets, and even croups. It's a little bit Western, a little bit boutique, and a whole lot worth the stop. Go check out Punchy Poppy in Arnold or learn more at punchypoppy.com.
Lily Kate Boutique in Broken Bow is ready for all the fun occasions springtime brings. From thoughtful gifts for moms and perfect picks for the graduates, to fresh new styles for every special event, you'll find it there. The store is bursting with color as we step into the beauty of spring. Shop dresses for weddings or keep it casual with tanks and tees for those sunny baseball games. Stop in and see what's new at Lily Kate Boutique, located on the north side of the square in Broken Bow, open Monday through Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4.
At BD, they're all about advancing the world of health. You may not see their name every day, but chances are their medical technology is helping patients and healthcare workers all around you. From safer devices to smarter solutions, they are committed to making healthcare better, safer, and easier. Because at BD, it's not just about technology, it's about people and helping everyone live healthier lives. BD, advancing the world of health together.
A big thank you to all of our sponsors of the show today. When you hear these ads, kind of remember them, and if you drop into their establishment or you see an employee or a manager, tell them, hey, thanks for being part of the breakfast show on your locally owned, homegrown radio station, KCNI, KBBN. One of those businesses that have been around for a long, long time and continue to serve is Chapin's in Broken Bow. Now, we told you yesterday about What's for Wednesday, and they had that going on. I saw they had their sign out and a bunch of cars there, so hopefully everybody took advantage of what they were doing yesterday. But they'd like you to know, and they don't do this very often at Chapin's, but they're going to be closed tomorrow and Saturday to attend a graduation for their grandson in Lincoln. Plan accordingly. They will be gone this Friday and Saturday, closed at Chapin's. And again, they don't do that only on Sundays, 99.9% of the time. Also, don't forget, when they are open, Square One Boutique has their new spring fashions on the floor, bursting with color. The perfect outfit awaits in the Square One Boutique for graduation, Mother's Day, summer weddings, and bridal showers. And don't forget everything else in Chapin, such as recliners, mattresses, floor coverings, and their Davis interior paint. At Chapin's Interior and Square One Boutique, south side of the square in Broken Bow. And again, they will be closed tomorrow and Saturday for attending a family graduation.
Well, they are starting to prepare for the Cattlemen's Ball coming up this summer in Nebraska. Tickets are on sale now for the Cattlemen's Ball of Nebraska. The Cancer Research Fundraiser is set for June 5th and 6th to be held north of Cozad this year. No matter where you come from or what your background looks like, the Cattlemen's Ball is for you. It's an event that brings together people from all walks of life for one shared purpose, and that is supporting the fight against cancer and strengthening our communities right here at home. Independent country music star Aaron Watson is going to headline the event on June 6th, Saturday evening, with a special concert. The jam-packed schedule also includes a style show, a golf outing, 5K run, gourmet beef meals, auctions, additional entertainment, bringing together Nebraskans from across the state for fellowship, fundraising, and fun. Tickets and event details are available at cattlemansball.com. Check out their Facebook page as well.
We'll take a break, then we'll catch up on some news, and then more of The Breakfast Show.
Make us part of your morning routine.
Just really great music, and you guys are fun and active and lively and just a good station.
Central Nebraska wakes up with Dave and Brent on The Breakfast Show.
Exciting news! The Sun Valley Landscaping Greenhouses are open and ready for you to visit. They've been working hard to grow the most beautiful, stunning plants for your flower beds and gardens. Now it's time for you to take them home. Yes, the popular glow-in-the-dark petunias are back. Sun Valley is open Monday through Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 5, and Sunday from noon to 5. Shop a great variety of plants, trees, shrubs, and perennials for the whole yard. From vegetables for your garden to hanging baskets for your porch, Sun Valley Landscaping, east of the Fire Hall off Highway 2 in Ansley.
The Memory Care program at Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow focuses on learning, routine, and innovation. Just one of several ways they are dedicated to building a stimulating and supportive environment. Visit QualitySeniorVillages.com to learn more and to see current openings.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. People from San Diego to D.C. and Detroit in between are paying an average $4.30 a gallon for gas today. This delivery driver in the Motor City's feeling the pain.
It definitely sucks because I'm not making as much money doing this anymore because most of the money goes to gas.
The U.S. economy grew 2% in the first quarter. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
As the government reopened in the beginning of this year, we did see economic activity pick up. That said, it was a somewhat slower rate than had been expected.
Prices rose 3.5%. That's the biggest increase in almost 3 years. As the Department of Homeland Security shutdown drags on, Commandant Admiral Kevin Lunday tells CBS News the Coast Guard is running out of money.
In the last few days, Station Channel Islands, California, had the power cut off. A station in Michigan, Port Huron, had services cut off. Our air station in Barbers Point, Hawaii, had natural gas service cut off.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
In the NBA playoffs, the Rockets are still alive.
James, bounce pass stolen. Shepard steals it. Take it down the lane in a jam. LeBron turns it over at the top of the key. Reed Shepard's third steal.
You heard it on the Rockets radio network. They defeated the Lakers 99-93. The Pistons kept their season alive, topping the Magic 116-109. Kate Cunningham 45 points in the win, while the Cavaliers had a 125-120 win over the Raptors. At the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Canadiens edged the Lightning 3-2. Golden Knights and Mammoth went to double overtime, but Vegas won at 5-4. And the Flyers are headed to the second round after beating the Penguins 1-0 in overtime, where they're going to face the Hurricanes. And in baseball, the Diamondbacks beat the Brewers 6-2, while the Braves walked it off against the Tigers 4-3.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A blend of clouds and sun. Today, daytime highs approaching 59. North winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows level off around 29. Tonight, mainly clear skies. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Tomorrow, highs level off around 60. Dry with temperatures a bit above average Saturday and Sunday, and highs from the low 70s to the mid 70s. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Friendly small-town shopping, impressive big-town selection, the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow. Visit them every day from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and shop the very best cuts of meat, fresh produce, and delicious items in the deli. Find ads, coupons, and more online at gkbrokenbow.com. They look forward to seeing you soon.
9:03 is your time. 44 degrees outside under a sunny sky. Wind's not a factor. Barometric pressure at 30.14 and rising humidity at 86%. High yesterday was 63, an overnight low of 34. We did pick up 600 precipitation in the marker from 7 a.m. until 7 o'clock this morning, so we're at inch 43 on this last day of April. And that's good. That's better than it was. 49, sunny and calm. That's a look at weather and news at the top of the hour. We have another guest coming in. Stay tuned to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Offer valid for limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
World Pork Expo is back, and 2026 is bringing the energy. Join us June 3rd and 4th at the Iowa State Fairgrounds for 2 big days of pork industry connection, fresh insights, new innovations, and plenty to experience in between. Get ready for expert-led seminars, hundreds of exhibitors, great entertainment, and can't-miss activities. And of course, no World Pork Expo is complete without a free pork lunch at the Big Grill. Come see what the industry's been waiting for. Learn more at worldpork.org.
Breakfast show time, 9:08. As we said, 44 degrees outside and sunny already. Speaking of sunny, we have the sunshine of Felicia here in the studio from Off-Broadway, Assisted Living. Good morning, young lady.
Good morning.
Always good to have you in. Let me just run down the reasons, and this is going to embarrass Brent a little bit, but first of all, you're one of the nicest young ladies we know.
Yes.
Second of all, you do a great job at Off-Broadway.
Yes.
And number 3, you smell great.
Well, thank you. I appreciate all of those compliments.
Yes. I believe you and Casey from Mid-Plains are right at the top of the heap with whatever you're wearing. I don't know. It smells great.
Well, thank you.
Is you okay with that, Brent?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely, yes.
Am I going to get sued or anything?
I don't know. Man, we'd have to ask Felicia, I guess.
I'm not going to complain.
Okay. All right. Well, spring is definitely sprung. We have gotten some rain finally. Things are greening up and looking more like spring. And I'm sure for some of the folks who live at Off-Broadway Assisted Living, that's their favorite thing to see is the spring flowers coming on and the green grass coming on.
Yeah, they're actually really excited. We have them going out in a couple of weeks to the garden center, and they're going to pick out flowers and, tomatoes and everything. So they're really excited about that.
Yeah. Well, who wouldn't be? And
Right.
and a lot of those folks, they know how to do a garden. They have experience. So
Yes, sometimes I wish I can take them home to help me with mine.
yes. So, and that's something that you guys do whenever you can or whenever it's available. Go on a little tour, get out and about together for those who want to go, right?
Yes, they're not forced to go. We have a few that do plant, tomatoes and cucumbers every year. We are excited because we have a lot more people that are interested this year.
Good.
Yeah.
Good deal. And there's other times that you make trips available to different activities and things. But the other part about Off-Broadway is that those folks can have their own car and go where they want to go, right?
Exactly. They sure can. And even if they don't have a car, we do have a transportation person, or actually any of us are willing to take you. There's one lady that we have. She loves plants and she loves gardening. And so one of the activities every day for her, she's able to go make plants. She has a row of all kinds of different flowers growing, and she's excited because she wants to transfer them outside. So we're excited to see how that goes.
Yeah, no kidding. Last time you were here, I wasn't, but I was listening, and you were talking about how much the people enjoy the birds. I enjoyed that conversation because that's part of walking in. You got to go check out the birds, and also the food is a major thing. And one of the improvements I think that you've concentrated on is making sure the clients are as happy as they can be with the food that's being served. Now, let's face it, Brent, Felicia, you can't make everybody happy every day, even with food.
Yes.
But when it's made from scratch, you got a better chance, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we're still, there's still a few things that we're still trying to fine tune. But from a couple of years ago, it was always bad, and now we have people making suggestions and everything. And so something that we are doing now is we are trying to get the residents more involved, like maybe gathering some of their recipes, or buying different kinds of things and saying, okay, we'll taste this and tell me what you like the best. But yeah, there's always, going to be somebody that'll be like, oh, wasn't my favorite,
Right.
But then 90% of everybody else was like, that was the best meal I've ever had.
Well,
So-
and that generation or generations, well, let's face it, we know that older folks had to eat things along the way in their life maybe that they didn't exactly enjoy as kids or as even grown-ups. So you ate what you had, and so there might be a little bit more accepting to a little bit different variety.
Right, especially when they don't have to do the work of cooking it and
Yeah.
cleaning up after.
Exactly.
That's always a plus.
Exactly. Now, to kind of show you that I was listening to your show last time, you were talking about maybe needing a part-time cook. Are you still looking for one?
Yes, we do want a part-time cook. I think 1 to 2 days a week, maybe a couple of nights, which, you're out of there by 7. So it's not like you're there till 10 o'clock or anything. So we are needing that. We also are looking for an overnight medication aid. We do have some applicants for some caregivers, but we're still, we want to get the best for the facility. So if you do have your CNA or your med aid, we'd love to have you. Even if you don't, we would love to have you, and we will work with you on getting that if that's something that you're interested in. And we're also looking for a marketing director because Julie is no longer with us, and she was definitely helping with that. And so we do have an activities director, Robin. She's wonderful. But yeah, if you guys are interested in doing some marketing, I would love to work with you. So.
And I assume that could be a part-time position, the marketing
We're
part of
looking
it?
for either or.
Either or.
Mhm.
Maybe some other skills that could be added to the marketing side would be a nice fit.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be a lot better. If you want to do marketing 2 days a week and cook 1 day a week, I mean, we're willing to work with you.
Okay. And marketing it's important because you need to get the word out, like what you're doing right here today, to let folks know that you'll let them come in, take a look around, and decide whether this is right for them. And if it is, I know you even have some incentives and help people move, all the different things that you guys do.
Yeah, and another thing that's going to be coming up pretty soon, I have a meeting today at 10 with a gentleman named Dave, and what I've been trying to get across is educating about how to get into an assisted living facility, where to kind of look at where your finances are. If you're on Medicaid, we do accept Medicaid. I think I would like to put on some type of event and invite people, maybe invite some residents so that way people can ask residents how they like it, their thoughts and views, what they had to do to get into the facility, maybe some of the residents' family members, so that way they can say, how helpful it's been or answer any questions as well. There is a lady named Sarah that she's a funeral trust director, and she definitely helps with putting some assets into a funeral trust that can't be touched. So if you are trying to get on Medicaid, it's kind of, a little rough sometimes, but some people are like, well, what if I don't have any money for my funeral? And so there's so many different options. And long-term care insurance, a lot of people don't know that you can use your long-term care insurance for an assisted living as well, depending on your daily needs and cares. But a lot of people think that's just for nursing home. So if you spend money each month on your long-term care policy, why not, utilize that?
Yeah.
So,
well, that's just, and I know that's not all that goes into planning that stage. If you're going to, where are you at insurance-wise, Medicare, Medicaid, long-term, just all those things all together are a little overwhelming. So to help putting that together in order is what you're talking about,
yes,
which would be great.
Yeah, we would love to help you and help guide you through that. Yeah.
All right, very good. So, Brent, do you have questions along the way there?
I was just thinking back to the lady you were talking about with plants and everything.
Yeah.
And I know you guys work really hard to, when people move into Off-Broadway, you work with them to make it still feel like home.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I think that's something that continues, to need to be stressed, because I know you guys work very hard on that to where when people move in, it can still feel like home.
Yeah, so everybody gets to bring in all of their own things. Even one of the things that I absolutely love is by each person's door, especially on the top 2 floors, they have like their own little shelf out there, and they can decorate it for Easter. They can hang stuff up. It's really nice. So even on the outside of their door, they get to make it feel like home too.
Nice.
Yeah, just one of the little things that you add there.
A little perk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's your situation for people who want rooms? Do you have some available?
So, we actually we might be on a waiting list. If you could call right now, I think we might have possibly one. I think somebody's looking at it. Studio apartment left. And I think we have a couple of rooms, like 3 rooms on the 3rd floor and 3 on the 2nd floor left. So we're filling up really quickly.
Okay.
So that's something that I do want to say. If it's something that you're thinking about, don't postpone it too long. Even say if you want to take a month or so before you want to move in, if you come in and look at the room and say, this is the one I want. And so you can put your security deposit down and hold that room.
Mm-hmm. And this time of year going through the summer months, is typically the time when moving is more inviting rather than, say, later in the fall or winter. So don't wait.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't wait. We've had a lot of people that ended up waiting till the winter time, and it's just a lot harder, walking in the snow. If you have a trailer, you don't want to get everything wet.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And we're willing to help you. And Dennis, he's our maintenance man. He's absolutely wonderful. And he will help hang stuff up for you. So we try to care for all your needs. We try to make it as easy as possible for the transition.
Okay. And you mentioned 2nd and 3rd floors. You do have an elevator that's there for folks who want to use it, and if they want to get a little exercise, you have the stairs they can go up as well. Upstairs, as I remember, you have a nice library there where people can meet with if the family wants to come in, and there's a table and so forth in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a nice floor up there. I think there's some exercising goes up on that floor, bouncing balloons back and forth, and also
the volleyball.
Yeah.
We have a pool table
and
too.
A pool table, yes. So just to name a few extra things. Plus, last but not least, Brent Apperson, ice cream.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Ice cream is our number one. Like, everybody loves our soft serve ice cream. It is amazing. We switch out the flavors every week. Right now it's chocolate. So if you guys want to come visit and have some chocolate ice cream, you're more than welcome.
It's a nice offer.
Thank you for the invite.
I don't know if you've bought an ice cream cone lately, but they're not as inexpensive as they once were.
That's so true.
So
and we have cones and dishes you can, yeah.
Okay. And got some, just a lot of good things going on. Rooms available. Got a couple job opportunities. Things are cooking at Off-Broadway.
Yeah. And we also have, coming up on the 18th at 2 p.m., we're doing public bingo. So if you guys want to come and play bingo and win some prizes, we would love to have you come down for that. And then on the 19th, we're doing a craft. So if you guys want to come join us for that, if you would RSVP, that would help to make sure we have enough, that we buy enough for everybody. But we're really excited. It's called it's like a pressed floating frame or some sort. It's really cute. I'm really excited for that.
Okay.
And the last thing is memorial. We are going to be throwing a little family barbecue memorial for the family and the friends of the residents on May 22nd for lunch.
Okay.
So around noon.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been fun.
Yeah.
We'll take a time out. We'll be back.
The We Care ethical principles are core values for the nation's pork producers. Dr. Dusty Otakoven is the chief veterinarian for the National Pork Board.
They're not a separate program. They're actually interwoven into our daily business operations. And they represent our promise to do what is right for pigs, people, and the planet. And so while the strategic plan tells us where we're going, the We Care ethical principles define how we get there through our 6 commitments, including animal well-being and our people.
For more information, go to porkcheckoff.org. The National Swine Health Strategy is crucial to the future of the pork industry. Dr. Dusty Otakoven is chief veterinarian for the National Pork Board.
We're strengthening the economic viability of our farm families, and we're building a resilient industry. We're committed to creating measurable progress that producers can see in their own operations. Together, we're navigating the road to a healthier herd with shared responsibility and shared success.
For more information, go to porkcheckoff.org.
9:24. Senior salutes continue. Let's take a look here at the schedule, and you can do the same by going to sandhillsexpress.com. Today, on this last day of April, Sergeant Seniors featured on KCNI, Sumner Eddyville Miller Seniors featured over on KBBN, and on Friday tomorrow, we'll switch that around. SEM will be on KCNI, Sergeant on KBBN. And we're getting a little over halfway through the senior salutes as we realize there's some graduations this weekend and a lot of graduations next weekend.
Yeah, congratulations to all of our seniors.
So with that thought in mind, we're going to work on a dream with Bruce Springsteen.
Switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
Staples presents Celebrations Made Easy.
I went to Staples for a custom printed graduation banner and invites and saw that Party City is now at Staples.
Wait, what?
Party City is now at Staples.
So now Staples has balloons?
Yep.
Decorations?
Yes.
Streamers, cups, table covers?
Yep, Staples has everything for a party. And now buy two, get one free on select foil balloons.
Holy confetti! So the best party started at Staples.
That was easy.
In 613 select stores, exclusions apply. In-store or buy online. Pick up in-store only.
Well, it's about over with, the breakfast show, I'm saying. But not quite, because Brent Apperson has one more thing he wants to tell you about. It's very important. Take a listen.
Yes, and if you're having trouble hearing this, then you need to go see Nebraska Land Hearing. Do you need hearing aids, you think, but worry about what they might cost? Well, Roxanne at Nebraska Land Hearing in Broken Bow wants you to know that hearing aids do not have to break the bank. She can work with any budget, proudly serving the Broken Bow area from the same trusted location for over 10 years. Roxanne has been helping neighbors hear better without the hassle of long drives or big city prices. Roxanne offers top-quality, state-of-the-art hearing technology, also provides free evaluations, free office calls, extended warranties, and discounts for both new and returning patients. So give her a call today to set up your appointment, 308-384-3852. That is 308-384-3852. Schedule your appointment today for expert hometown care that fits your budget.
Thank you, Brent. Again, congratulations to whomever won the $1 million at the Ord Trotters Woe and Go. Winning ticket on the Powerball from yesterday worth $1 million. They do have a period of time, 180 days, that they have to go pick up that money. Since the prizes are more than $20,000, they have to be claimed in person at lottery headquarters in Lincoln. So if you're listening out there and you're from Ord and you're going to go pick that money up, Brent and I'd be happy to ride along with you.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, you win a large sum of money like that. It can kind of be a burden.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to lighten your burden, Dave and Brent are available to...
We're here for you.
Receive a donation.
We're your friends.
Yes.
Take care, everybody.